Yo, so what's up, y'all? I'm gonna first back on the video for me. I don't, it's not really an advice video. It's more about me video. What made me who I am today for me? Why am I so interested in females for me? Why am I so interested in females? Basically, bro, how my childhood shaped me for me. How my childhood relates to who I am like now for me. So obviously, I know from all my videos, advice videos, whatever. I mean, I give a lot of advice about experience with females. I also give a lot of story times about my experience with females. You know what I'm trying to say? And I have a lot of female oriented videos. I mean, just through my experience of talking to females from my experiences from the past year and a half or 2 years. For me, that's when I really started getting into the for me. You know what I'm trying to say? But yeah, a lot of people may think that a heartbreak is what led to for me being who I am today, talking to mad girls and me and all of that. But I don't think that's really for me, what made me really interested in females this much to where I'm trying to build rosters, where I'm really looking for females like every day. For me, I feel like since I was a little kid, bro, I've always been interested. Like even before school, I've always been interested in females, bro. Always, I don't know. It's like I saw any, and it was any female, anything that walked, bro. Anything that walked, anything that walked, basically, bro. I was always interested. Always caught my eye. I would always try like for me look better, look manlier for me. Even like I would be like probably like 4 or 5 years old, and I would be trying to talk to somebody that's like 12 years old, bro. That's crazy. Like I would try to talk to my sister's friends. For me, like my sister would pick me up from elementary school, and we would walk home and shoot. And like her friend also had a brother, I think, also had some brothers in elementary school. And when they picked me up, I would always try and run out on my sister's friend, bro. And my sister was 7 years older than me, bro. So I'm yeah, like literally 12 years, right? Like yeah, like 12, bro. Like I've always been interested in females, bro. Whether it's like when I was young, I used to try and flex for females, whatever. Try and like make it seem like I have mad money, this and that. Make it like always trying like for me butter up all these females, whoever it was. I promise you, I was trying to get on that, bro. And it's like I don't know why, but I was just so like interested. I wanted females so bad, bro. And I was never really surrounded by females my age, other than a couple of my cousins. And I wasn't always with my cousins, but like obviously I wasn't running out on none of my cousins, bro. Obviously, but like any like for me, I had a my neighbor actually. We used to play outside all the time, right? He had a cousin that was a couple years older than us, big as shit, not big as shit, but like older, a lot older than us. And she would come for me, and I'll always try and run down on that for me, pretend like, oh, this is my shit over here for me. These are little bros, it's some little kids. Come go play for me. I'm the big dog. I could get you whatever you want. Like I really had a melt on me, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, and I wasn't nervous at all. Like I wasn't nervous at all. You would think that I really had a relationship with these females. The way that I was talking to them, bro. I was trying like I don't know what was going on in my head, bro. But, like for me, that interest for females was always there for me. But I will admit, my I know back then my confidence was way bigger than what I have right now for sure, like 10 times bigger, right? But I feel like it did. There was a point of time where it like went away, but I feel like now I'm like going back into it. You know what I'm trying to say? I mean, like I like literally since a little kid I've been interested in females. My not my interest in females, but like my confidence when talking to females stopped in like third grade. I'll be honest with you, and I know exactly why I stopped. It was because everybody else felt so nervous to talk to these females, so I thought that was normal, so I tried to fit in too, and I made myself nervous. And at the same time, for me, I grew up with mad females. I I grew up around females literally every single day. I was only around females. I only have two boy cousins that's my age, and they weren't near me at all. one is in New York, one is in back on the islands. For me, I was always around females, no matter what it was, aunts, cousins, older cousins. From me, I'm always around females, bro. And my two cousins that I was with literally every single day, they were two females. They moved away from me, so that like I don't want to say that like made me like crash down and made me nervous around females, but it's like I lost the me talking to females every day, or like for me, you know what I'm trying to say? I lost that aspect of for me my little kid, the little life, whatever, right? So and that happened around like third grade, second grade. But even in second grade, I was always confident. I was always talking to whatever girl, whoever. Just always trying to get busy and get busy. Bro, for me, third grade hit. I mean, I think um third grade hit, and I feel like other boys in my class were more interested in females now because I feel like before third grade, nobody in second grade, first grade, kindergarten, preschool was actually interested in females the way that I was. But now that was like a kind of a big change, I guess you could say. They were all nervous around the females, and I felt like that I had to be normal and be like them. So like I also stepped back, and I also had the situation where I stopped talking to females every day, right? Even if it's just your cousin, that's just growing up around females. So it's like I became nervous then, and that lasted from literally third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, damn near eighth grade, bro. I mean, but in eighth grade, I was obviously more confident, but I wasn't for me on the same shit that I was back in the day. For me, I was still trying to talk to females, but it was never on some really get busy, get real, like on purpose for me. I was always just being friendly with females in eighth grade. That's when it got better, and then now I'm obviously heading into this point where I'm really trying to better my social interactions with females, and I'm obviously getting better where I'm really talking to females literally every single day again, even though it's not like in person, it's through the phone, on the phone, whatever. I'm still getting better, obviously. I personally don't think that I would ever get my confidence back. That I would ever get my confidence back to what I had it as a little kid. But I'm most definitely working towards that for sure. Like I literally grew up around females my whole life. I barely have any male cousins, and the male cousins that I do have is either way older than me or far away from me. Like I said, I have two male cousins that's around my age. One of them is 1 year older than me. The other one is, I think, either 1 year younger than me or 2 years younger than me. Right? And he's all the way in DR, bro. Literally all the way on the islands. The other one is in New York. So I only saw the one in New York from time to time. Obviously, I learned from him a little bit, but it's like we barely saw each other. For me, and since I was literally, I had two female cousins that literally lived upstairs from me, bro. We was outside every single day playing tag, whatever it was. I had my neighbors. There was a female over there too. There's a boy over there too, but he was more. I don't want to say more feminine to the point where he was on the other side, but like for me, he had some type of influence. I have no background. That was my means. That was my D1 means, right? But like I was literally around females every single day, and I would go out with my mom, my sister every single, like every Friday, every weekend too, bro. Like I was always with females. The amount of time that I have with females and the amount of time that I have with men, bro, is completely different, bro. For me, like I literally grew up with a female dominated family. I guess you could say, not dominated, but like there's a lot more females for me, and it's like I feel like that gave me the comfort of just making it seem normal to me. I feel like a lot of people they'll be nervous around a female because they don't have a lot of experience. They look at it as a whole, like as a female. Me personally, I look at it as just a normal person. That sounds crazy though. For me, like someone will look at a female, right, and be like, "Oh, that's a female," and it'll make them nervous. I'll look at a female and be like, "Oh, no, that's normal," because obviously I talk to females all the time at home. Before that though, like since I have that comfort I'm used to talking to females all the time, it won't make me nervous to where I'm talking to females IRL for me in person against someone that didn't grow up with a lot of females in their family or didn't grow up around females at all. They look at a female and be nervous immediately because they're not used to talking to females and they're that's something new to them. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's like, bro, I'm grateful for obviously having a lot of females in my family and growing up with all of them. But like how it made me who I am today. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I wouldn't want any different, bro. Yeah, like if I grew up with just a bunch of men around for me, I feel like I would be, I don't know if more manly or what, but like I would most definitely want to be this confident with no females, bro. And it's like that's really some shit, bro. Like my childhood, really, like I was always female oriented, bro. Always, literally since a little kid, bro. I was always trying to be like literally in preschool. I was trying to be with every single female, bro. Like I literally remember all of this. I was never talking to no boys in preschool. I was always talking to every female I could talk to. For me, kindergarten, I was always. There was this one girl I was trying to mess with in kindergarten. I was on it every single day. Always talking to any female I could find, bro. First grade, always talking to females. I didn't really gain male friends until third grade. I'll be honest, I didn't gain male friends until third grade. And that, like I said, that's when that shit changed for me. For me, that's crazy, bro. Like, I've always been female oriented, and that's why I feel like I'm as comfortable as I am now with females. I feel like, yeah, I've talked about this with other people. Like at my school, I was coaching some kid, and he was like asking me like how I'm so good. No drag, no like for me, whatever, no glaze. But like he said, how you so good with females? I was like, for me, I was like, I feel like since I grew up with females, I'm just like used to it. So it's like I don't see it as, oh, I should be nervous because it's a female. It's something normal. I'm used to this. For me, I just see it as the normal shit. Against where he said, oh, now I wish I grew up with a lot of females. I grew up with a lot of my brothers and shit. So like I never really talked to females. So I feel like that might be why you're so comfortable with them. For me, it's like, bro, my childhood really like that's so crazy. Like now that I really look back at it, I was really trying to talk to any female that came my way, anything that was walking, bro. Now that I really look back, anything that was walking, had long hair, and was obviously a female, I was trying to get on that. And and and, and if I'm honest with you, I went to school with a lot of the same females throughout my years. And if I was to look at them today, like a couple of the females that I was, a couple of females, they're dirt. Chips for fries. They're chips, bro. And it's like I don't know what I was thinking back in the day, but like, that's why I said that's why I say anything that was working, I was trying to get on, bro. Because literally now that I look at it, them girls grew up to be some chips, bro. But I was also talking to, for me, some girls that grew up to, what I'm trying to say, be better looking, be higher quality. I was literally always talking to females, bro. I feel like that's really what shaped my, not my personality, but like my personality and my interest in females today. I mean, but yeah, chat. It's about to be the end of the video. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, comment any questions I got, because literally I got y'all for me. Um, that's, I feel like my interest in females as a little kid just followed me along my journey of life and just stayed with me throughout the years. For me, obviously I went away, but like I feel like I got it right back. I'm going back to my roots now. For me, and yeah, chat. I catch on the next one. Peace.
Done with the perkies, I don't even feel like it's working. I was playing the bench, I was lurking on the block where they plotting no murking. You don't even know I was hurting. I was fucked up, a bitch had me hurting, and I think she did it on purpose. I can't fuck with the hate, I'm allergic. I feel like they had me on standby.